Well, hello, my friends. Super happy to have you join me for some more Final Fantasy XI. In our last episode, we finished the final fight in the Zilart content, and now we are in Windurst, and we're going to be unlocking a couple more jobs, starting with the Ranger job. Now, I did this quest way back in the day. I've actually never played Ranger. I unlocked it on an old character just to say I had it, never touched it. Ranger was pretty expensive to play back in the day because you got to make your own ammunition and all that stuff. And um, so we're going to go ahead and unlock it now. I'm not 100% sure which character, if I do play Ranger, which character I'm going to focus on for that. Probably Ragecat, I think, because I do a lot of the DPS jobs with Ragecat. And I also have a Ranger's Testimony for Ragecat too, so if I wanted to go ahead and do a mat fight, then, well, we're basically halfway there. Anyways, let's have a talk with FFVII. You know I'm not good with names, anybody who's followed this. I see, my child. Oh, she's talking about trust. Then I bid you talk to Shikari Z. Yet I warn you, should the ritual truly require strong bonds, you'd be wasting your time and hers. Okay, well, we'll cross that bridge another time. Have you, my child, trod on many a land, drunk from many a rainfall, fought many a fine battle, and lived to see many a dawn? Well, I'm still here breathing and, well, living and existing, so I guess so. Then truly I say unto you, unless you are approved by the earth and the sky, how is it that you can say you are accepted by Mother Nature? That's deep. If you so desire to submit yourself to the laws of nature, my child, then go, meet with the Fang King of the Beasts, and bring back one of his great teeth. Listen to the voice of nature, and wait for nature to run her course. If nature accepts us, then even we who lack fangs will be permitted to hunt as her rangers. That's so deep. With the amount of times I've flipped off the sky telling Mother Nature to go bleep herself for, you know, Canadian terrible winters and such, I don't know if we're on the best of terms. Anyways, I'll just get the cutscene for Ragecat and we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so we got the cutscene done. We're now going to move on to the Saramug Champagne out by Juno, and that'll be the next part of the quest. I always thought this was kind of a weird quest back in the day. You'll see why when we get there. But honestly, when you really think about it, I mean, I don't really have any experience hunting in real life. I've got a lot of friends. My future father-in-law, actually, and my fiance have done a lot of hunting together. And, you know, I've been told it's an art of patience. It's not something that's immediate gratification. You know, it's a lot of waiting and a lot of... sometimes you go out and you don't get anything. So, kind of makes me think of that. This whole... what that NPC just described to us. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and teleport to Juno, and we'll exit into the Champagne. I gotta say, it is a lovely Saturday morning. I got the day off, got up early today. I'm got some tea in my hand. I had a great breakfast. Rita's at work right now, but yeah, no, just a very good. It's been a busy week. It's been a lot going on, a lot of good things, but yeah, just a very busy week, and it's just nice to have that low key self-care kind of day. You know, play some FF11, get some footage, and hang out with you folks. Just make sure Rage don't get stuck. Dual boxing problems. Your second character will often get stuck. So if you're thinking of dual boxing, be aware of that, and if you do follow my series regularly or semi-regularly, you've probably seen it happen numerous times. Okay, so we're making our way towards this cave at Lima 10. There should be some tigers roaming around the cave, and what we need to do is examine some old bones, which will spawn an old saber tooth. Now, normally in FF11 or, you know, JRPG or whatever fashion, MMO fashion, you'd think, oh, well, we gotta jump in and kick its ass. Well, not the case with this one. Once we spawn this old saber-toothed tiger, as per this whole accepting Mother Nature and learning some patience and all that stuff, You just have to wait for it to die naturally. Okay, so back in the day, before mounts, and of course, back in the day when I did this, I was considerably lower level. Sitting in the 50s right now for our current jobs that we're on. These tigers would have been a total threat, but they're really not now. So I don't even think they're going to aggro us, to be honest. I might be eating those words. No, they're 28 to 32. They're not going to bother us. Okay, so we're in the cave, and it looks like I found the tiger bones. They are way the heck back here. Like I said, it's morning right now, and it's pretty sunny, and despite having my blinds closed, I've got a lot of light hitting my screen right now. Oh, they even have a skeleton and everything. You hear the distant roar of a tiger. It sounds as if the beast is approaching slowly. So, wait for him to die naturally. Oh, there's the old saber-tooth. He's just standing there, and as you can see, his health is going down. Now, I'm not sure if we'll have to do this twice, because back when I did this in the old day, I only had the one character, so I only had to do it for one. Now, he's level 20. He's making his way over here. Slowly. So I guess we just play the waiting game, and I'm not sure if he'll attack us if he gets super close. I mean, it's showing... Oh, he's wandering away a little bit. Okay. This must have been interesting to program into the whole AI thing. I'll try clicking it with Ragecat after and see if another old saber-tooth spawns, just to make sure we've got this covered. I don't want to go back to town and find out we missed something, as is often the case in this game. It's okay, kitty. Go to Valhalla. Go to Valhalla. All the fish and bunny rabbits you can eat. Imagine how terrifying this would be in real life. In a cave, you've got nowhere to go, and there's a tiger just slowly advancing in your direction. Tiger would smell something funky because you'd be like shitting your pants. Oh, hi, kitty. Don't mind us. We're just figments of your old, decaying imagination as you depart into the afterlife. Oh yeah, he's not even acknowledging our existence. Not much for stealth, I guess, but hey, we can comfort him. It's okay. It's okay. You've led a good life. You have our respect. Go quietly into the good night. I'll always love you! Okay, so we've watched him die. Now we have to examine the bones again for the Fang, which I've got. Now, I'm actually going to try with Ragecat and see if it'll actually give her the Fang or if it will spawn the tiger. Oh, good, she got it too. Excellent. Alright, so now it's just a simple matter of heading back to Windurst, and we will talk to that NPC to get this quest done. It was literally that easy. Hey lady, I brought you some teeth. For the hunter, the fangs are not just a tool vital for existence, but also a witness to its death. If the fanged one loses its fangs, it can no longer live. Yet when the fanged one dies, only its fangs remain. That is so deep. To hunt like the fanged one, you must live by the fang, and die leaving only the fang behind. On to you, our new ranger, I bestow the witness of the life and death of the great fanged one. And boom, just like that, we have unlocked the ranger job. Now, let's see what the job emote is for ranger. Oh, isn't that cute? It's like something out of a Walt Disney flick. The barking butterflies. Always in my thoughts, always in my prayers. Well, we are in Windurst Walls now. getting ready to flag the summoner quest. Now, if you're using this video as a guide or follow along, or you're just thinking about tackling this quest yourself, maybe you're thinking of actually coming to play FF11 in the future, one thing you must know for this quest, make sure that you have a Carbuncle's Ruby on each character that is planning to do this quest. You cannot trade the Carbuncle's Ruby. It's rare EX. You can't even trade it. Some EX weapons you can actually send to your mules, characters on your same account. This is not one of those items. The item can be easier obtained with Treasure Hunter, according to FF11 Clupedia. Now, the item in question drops from leeches across numerous zones. Honestly, folks, the easiest way to get the Carbuncle's Ruby is just when you're EXPing, whether it's in the dunes, Buburimu Peninsula, whatever. Look at it like a meal plan. You know, they say, like, have more greens in your diet. You know, have some more red meat in your diet. Have some more protein, whatever. Have some more leeches in your diet, in your EXP diet. With the Carbuncle's Ruby, it drops from leeches. It's a very low drop rate, but honestly, if you factor in fighting leeches in your EXPing journey, you'll get it eventually. That's how I got it on Mrpierso. I think I actually had mine drop back in the low levels when I was leveling up in the dunes. And Ragecat has one as well. So once you have the Ruby in your inventory, we simply go up to the door of this place called the House of Hero, just on the southern cusp of Gulf 3 and Windurst Walls, and click on the door. If you don't have the Ruby, nothing will happen. Huh? Who are you? Met before, like once, I think. Why do adventurers always have to go sticking their noses into places they don't Taru belong? I don't know, man. I don't understand it either. Can't Taru you see I'm busy here? I don't Taru have any time for idle chit-chat. So why don't Taru you make like the wind and... What's that you've got, Taru, in your grubby little hands there? Just dirt. You know, it's just a muffin. I like muffins. Oh, shut Taru your trap and show me, you fuck Taru. We all know he was thinking it. A Carbuncle's Ruby, you say? Well, this thing sure talks a lot to be an ordinary gem. What? I'll let you in on a little secret. If you want Taru to know what it's saying, close your eyes and open your heart. Let down your guard and accept all things and everything around you. Come on now. If I fall unconscious and wake up later and my wallet's gone, we're going to have words. Seek and gather the 7 colors that cover the sky and embrace the earth. So, what did the gem have to say? Seek and gather the 7 colors? Well, at least it doesn't sound like a trap. And I'm not sensing a whole lot of energy from within this ruby anyway. But I need to tell you this. When you let down your guard to hear the voices around you, you should probably have a strong black mage by your side, just to be safe. Those voices around you aren't Taru always going to be weak ones like just now. You had better be careful. You won't Taru always have me there to protect you. Did you get all that, Mr. Adventurer? Okay, so this part of the Summoner quest where it's talking about collecting lights. So we basically have to collect the lights of the rainbow. Hence the name of the quest, I Can Hear a Rainbow. So to do that, we have to go to different zones. Can't be towns, can't be dungeons, and you have to zone into them when a certain weather effect is happening. So red is fire, so that's like a heat wave. Orange is basically nothing, just clear skies. Yellow is earth, so that would be like dust storms. Green would be wind, so high winds. Blue would be water, so rain. Indigo is ice, so snow, that kind of thing. Violet would be lightning, so thunderstorms. Now, if these weather effects start while you're in the zone, doesn't count. You have to zone out, whether you leave through an actual zone or teleport or warp or whatever the case may be, or log out and log back in. I don't know if I'd go with that option, but that's, it is an option. You have to freshly come into the zone in any case to get that weather effect. Now, one of the hardest ones to get usually is fire. So I think we're going to move over to, a lot of times in the past doing this quest, I would do Valkurm Dunes. Let's try going to the Altepa Desert. I usually see the fire effect out there. I mean, it is a desert, so naturally it's going to be hot. Now, I can definitely remember doing this quest back in the day, and without having teleports and such, not the easiest time. A lot of running around, could be a little tedious, but since we have home point crystals and survival guides, plus I've got White Mage if we need to do teleport Hala, Dem, or Mia, I think we're going to have a much easier time doing this. Alright, looks like it's not the case yet. There's no fire effect up right now. So what we'll do, because there isn't one up right now, we could just stay and wait in this area and rezone. But what I'll do is I do have a list of other zones we can try. So let's try teleporting to some other zones and see if maybe we luck out and get it there. Oh, delay in coming back in. I think we might be getting a cutscene. Oh, look at that. The red light. I can feel its power run through me. Beauty. So we got our first light, and that's usually one of the harder ones to get. So now we're going to go ahead. I held off on teleporting Ragecat because I was going to send her to a different area if this one was a no-go. So we'll teleport her in, and then we'll move on to a different area. This is going to be very, very simplistic, really, with all these teleports. And it looks like Saruta Baruta delivered for us. The orange light. Clear skies. So let's bring Ragecat over and get hers. The next one that we're going to shoot for is the Dust Storm. That one sometimes happens in Tahrongi Canyon and Konschtat Highlands, along with high winds too. So we could potentially go into a windstorm or a dust storm. So chance we could get a couple of different ones here. So instead of using the book, we're just going to go ahead and do Teleport Mia. All aboard the teletaxi. No fees for cute Mithras that I happen to be engaged to, of which I'm only engaged to one. Because I'd be in big trouble if I had more than one. Oh, okay, so it looks like we don't have a weather effect for either here. That's too bad. So let's look at the list here and see what else we have. We could get water in Theine Plateau, Konschtat Highlands. We can get lightning. We can also get dust storm in Konschtat Highlands as well too. So let's play the little roulette here. Let's try teleport Dem and go to Konschtat Highlands. Okay, so I teleported to Konschtat Highlands. Oh, that was weird. Instead of fading into the cutscene, it kind of showed us at the teleport point, almost like glitched a little bit, and then jumped into the cutscene. Oh, at least we got it. So we just got the yellow light for the dust storms. Although, okay, and it looks like Ragecat got it too. Her screen on my old computer glitched up even more, and I didn't even see the cutscene, so yeah, that was weird. Okay. Alrighty, well, we got yellow. Let's move on to teleport Hala for Theine Plateau. See if we can snag another one just popping in there. Oh, it looks like we got the water effect, and similar weird game doesn't know what to do with us right now. This is weird. Okay, so delay in loading. I love you, FF11, but you are clunky as fuck. The blue light. I can feel its power run through me. Excellent. Okay, so that's 4 lights down. So all we have left to get now... All we have left to get meow is green, indigo, and lightning. Oh yeah. Ice effect. The pride of Canada. My Canadian heart. My cold, bitter Canadian heart is just beating so fast right now. Nice. The green light. I can feel its power run through me. What a beautiful red sky. Wow. It is gorgeous out here. I love this game. My gosh. Even with its old clunky PS2 graphics, it is so beautiful. Just look at that. Well, happy to announce in Pashao Marshlands we have a thunderstorm brewing. It's a great thing about dual boxing, leaving a character just on the lookout there. So I'm having Mrpierso head over there now. And I'm going to have Ragecat teleport out of there and immediately teleport back. The violet light. I can feel its power run through me. That's the last light that we need. Oh look, it's Carbuncle. Mr. Mrpierso, follow me. Carbuncle vanished off in the direction of Theine Plateau. Okay, so since we're going to Theine Plateau, I will go ahead and do a teleport taxi to Hala. Let's get the Hala out of here. So Summoner is another job that I really didn't play too much back in the old days. Never went around and collected any of the summoning avatars. I played it to maybe like level 10, level 15. So I'm definitely looking forward to getting the opportunity to flesh that out, do some of the quests for it, and really get a chance to play that proper. So one thing I've loved about doing this series and doing this whole return to Vana'diel is just having the opportunity, I've said it time and time again, just having that opportunity to explore these things that I never got to back in the old days. And I know things have changed so much since the old days, but I'm always so thankful to be able to come back here and do this. And even though I miss things about the old days, sometimes I'm grateful that things are the way they are today, just because I don't have as much time to dedicate to the game like I used to. So sometimes it's nice to be able to just jump on for an hour or two and actually feel like you accomplished something. Okay, so our area should be just up ahead. I think I vaguely remember this from back in the old days. And one cool thing too is that after you finish this quest, I believe it's on the following game day, there's actually a rainbow up in the Theine Plateau every time somebody finishes the Summoner quest. So we'll definitely have to come and check out our rainbow. I think that's a cool little feature that they put in. Okay, so we've collected all the lights. And even though it showed the ruby shattering in the cutscene, we do still in fact have the ruby. So let's go ahead and trade it. Job gesture summoner. I guess we're a summoner now. I choose you, blue fox monster. Oh, that's a little juddery. Thank you, Mr. Mrpierso. My name is Carbuncle. I am one of several new forces here in Vana'diel. I became a crystal, was divided into shards, and fell into the hands of beasts and people alike as the world changed around me. And then I knew that you needed me. Bruh. That's why I'll lend you a little of my power. I'll fight by your side and watch over you always. I demand you perform a labor. Visit the ancient beings that sleep in faraway lands and places of legend. Vana'diel is the world in which you live. You should see the true Vana'diel with your own eyes. I will extend a bridge between the people of the present and beings of ages past. Oh, there's a rainbow. Ah, so pretty. So majestic. There we go. We can now become a summoner, and we can now summon Carbuncle. And I have seen the summoner job emote before. We always have to test out the job emote. Job emote, summoner, summons a chirping chocobo chick for Ragecat. There you go. Sakura is now a hat.